Welcome to the Royal Calcutta Turf Club for the Calcutta Races Autumn Meeting 7 day Saturday 29th November 2025 race preview, the day of our first Classic Z Calcutta 1000 Guineas Grade 3. The first race of the afternoon is the Cameron Handicap for horses rated 1 to 26 to be run over a distance of about 1100 meters. First up, we got a couple of runners, Jet and Happy Morning. They ran together in race number 29. Jet, who's still yet to come to hand, has been running races down the field. Here, Jet finished on 13th. Happy Morning, who won a start during the monsoon season, has had a couple of starts during the current winter season, has finished on 11th in an earlier start. And over here, Happy Morning took the turn in front, but ran out of gas into the last 200 and eventually finished on 7th of 13 runners. The winner was Impressive Annie. Next up, we are looking at Horace the Great. Horace the Great has had 3 starts in this season. Started the season with a second place effort behind Jamaica over 1100 meters. Again over 1100 meters in race number 14, finished on 4th to Princess Peach. Last start was over 1200 meters where Horace the Great was in 4th spot. Tried to weave a passage towards the inside and eventually finished on 4th. The winner was Amalfitana. We got 4 runners which went up against each other. That's Line Up and Collect, MSG Fantasy, Lina and Diamond Gold. This is from race number 27. Line Up and Collect, definitely your eye catcher, was in 4th spot, then came up with a run and eventually had 5 lengths to spare. And the other runners were MSG Fantasy, who was racing in last spot, made some late gains as you can see under the heavy whip, then finished on 4th. Lina, who has had few starts in the season, here Lina finished on 5th. And Diamond Gold, who was second in an earlier start, over here after being slowly out of the gates, finished on 7th of 7. Number 5 is Memphis, who had a quiet monsoon season after having a very decent winter season last time out, and this season had a start in race number 11 where Memphis took the turn in 12th spot, stayed on in 12th, did not really get involved. The winner was Cashier Luck. Memphis today the mount of R. Webber and drawn 5. We move on to the second race of the day, the Alice Springs Handicap Division 1 for horses rated 21 to 46, rated 1 to 26, eligible to be run over a distance of about 1600 meters. First runner we're looking at is number 1, No Worry. No Worry had a very quiet monsoon season, unplaced in 3 races, and this season started off with a run over 1600 meters in race number 17 where No Worry was racing in 5th spot, then came under pressure and eventually finished on last of 7 runners. The winner was Aeropoli. No Worry the mount of M. Mark, drawn 2. 2 is Whirlwind. The run we're looking at is from Mysore, where Whirlwind was racing in 5th spot. This was in race number 43 during the concluded Mysore season over 1800 meters, and Whirlwind, after being in 5th spot, tried to bridge the gap but eventually could only finish on 3rd, and the winner here was Winfield. Whirlpool is the mount of Suraj Naredu. Couple of runners, Cash and Run and Dancing Queen. This is from race number 25. This is the third start for Cash and Run in this season. Has been unplaced in all 3 starts, including this start where Cash and Run finished on 8th. Dancing Queen is the other runner. Dancing Queen started the season with a win in race number 2, then a 7th placed effort in race number 11. Last start, Dancing Queen was in 7th spot, made some very late gains and eventually finished on 3rd of 13 runners. The winner here was Clever Hans. 4 is Guard. This run is from the monsoon season where Guard had a couple of starts. Earlier start finished on 6th in race number 15 behind Galway Girl over 1600 meters. Last start was over 1800 meters. This was in race number 40 during the monsoon season where Guard was in 2nd spot, was racing prominently until the last 250 meters where Guard started to drop back, eventually finished on 2nd last. The winner here was Hart. 5 is Veneno. Veneno is by Win Legend out over Data. A couple of starts in the season. Earlier start finished on 4th in a race over 1600 meters. Last start was a little slowly into stride. Took the turn in 6th spot. Made some late gains, as you can see. Weaved the passes towards the inside and finished in the place money 3rd. The winner was Hermod, and Veneno, the mount of Vishal and Munde, drawn 7. 7 is Fortune Warrior. Fortune Warrior has a win already in this season in race number 21, where the good measure of Maiden Heaven. Last start was in race number 30, where Fortune Warrior was stepped up to 2000 meters, was having a forward race until the last 300 meters, where it started to backpedal, eventually finished on 5th. The winner here was Multi Success. Number 8 is Pollet Warrior. Pollet Warrior has had a couple of starts during the monsoon season. Earlier start in race number 1 finished on 4 to Kindred Spirit. Last start was in race number 62, where Pollet Warrior came up with a run towards the inside, and for a while looked like it would make something out of that, but eventually had to settle for second spot. The winner was Polka Dot, and Pollet Warrior, the mount of Hindu Singh, drawn 4. 9 is Epic Play, very fashionably bred gelding. Epic Play spreadingly raced, had a start during the monsoon season, where finished on 2nd to Happy Morning. This season has had a couple of starts and finished on 6th in an earlier start. Over here, after being in 8th spot, Epic Play finished on in a cluster, but it finished on 8th nonetheless. The winner here was Cashier Luck, who made every post winning one. Moving on to the third race of the day, the Alice Springs Handicap Division 2 for horses, rated 21 to 46, rated 1 to 26, eligible to be run over a distance of about 1600 meters. First runner, we are looking at Victoria Soman. Victoria Soman had a win during the monsoon season. This season has had a couple of starts, and race number 8 finished on 4th. That was over 1400 meters. Last start was again over 1400 meters, where in race number 26, Victoria Soman was carrying top weight, was racing in 8th spot, made some late gains, and eventually finished on 5th of 12 runners. The winner here was Hermod. Victoria Soman today, the mount of Neeraj Raul, is drawn 7. 2 is Zambezi, who has had a couple of starts in the season already, and race number 26 finished on 9th over 1400 meters behind Hermod. Race number 29 was racing in 12th spot, made up a couple of placings in the late stages of the race. It should be noted that Zambezi was a little slow in the stride, and Zambezi, the mount of MS Deora today. Cool Daddy, Power Racer, 2 runners we are looking at. This was from race number 30. This was Cool Daddy's 3rd start of the season over here. Cool Daddy took the turn in 5th spot, then started to come up with a nice looking run, but that run did not really materialize. Eventually finished on 3rd, and 7, which is Power Racer. Power Racer has had a break in racing, and then coming back and slowly but surely coming to hand. Power Racer eventually finished on 8th. 4 is Duesenberg, as coming down from Western India, perhaps going to take a tilt at the classics. Duesenberg has had 4 stars during the concluded Pluna season. The run we are looking at, the last run Duesenberg had, was in race number 137. After being in 4th spot, came up with a run and tried to challenge come September, but then eventually fell short by about a length. Duesenberg, the mount of A. Prakash, drawn 1. 5 is Sepiman. Sepiman summered in Bangalore, had 3 starts there, couple of eye-catching starts. In race number 102, finished on 2nd to Thrill of Brilliance, and then in race number 162 was racing in 3rd spot, then finished on 3rd to Winfield, and Sepiman, the mount of Mukesh Kumar. Next up, we got Sienna, has had 3 stars during the concluded Pune season and placed in all 3 stars last start. In fact, Sienna was slow into stride, took the turn in 12th spot, made some late gains, as you can see in the dark green jacket with the white sash on the top of your screen, and eventually finished on 7th of 14 runners. The winner here was Neptune, and Sienna, the mount of Vishal and Bunde. 8 is Simran's Attitude, earlier known as Blue Nile. Simran's Attitude has had a run in the current name in race number 28 over 1200 meters, was in 10th spot at the turn, made up a placing and eventually finished on 9th of 14 runners. The winner here was Princess Peach. Simran's Attitude, the mount of Hindu Singh, and is drawn 4. Moving on to the fourth race of the day, the Romantic Liaison Handicap for horses rated 61 to 86, rated 41 to 66, eligible to be run over a distance of about 1600 meters. First up, we are looking at two runners which raced against each other in race number 19. We had Main Street. Main Street was in second spot, then when asked for an effort, did not really have much to offer, fell back, eventually finished on second last. Natural Grace, on the other hand, was on a start to finish mission, was given a breather, then kicked away from the field and eventually held off all and sundry. Had about 3 parts of a length to spare at the post to Great Guns, and Natural Grace has Vishal Bunde again in the saddle. 3 is Abushan. Abushan has had a start in race number 9, where after being in 8th spot at the turn, as you can see in the dark green jacket with a gold sash, made up a placing and eventually finished on the 7th of 8 runners. The winner here was Zuri. 4 is Zarak. Zarak came down from Pune and brought a lot of class, which was definitely a telling factor in race number 22, where Zarak, who's really getting old in the tooth now, a 7-year-old gelding, was in 5th spot. But when Imran Jisti asked for an acceleration from Zarak, boy, he left everybody standing in the wake, won the race by a whopping 8.5 lengths, beating Goodwill, who's a decent type, into second. 5 is Watch My Stride. Watch My Stride has had 3 starts, and last start was a little slow into stride. Took the turn in 9th spot, did not make much of the race, eventually finished on 9th of 9. The winner was Skyforce. We move on to the 5th and feature race of the day, the first classic of the Calcutta winter season, the Calcutta 1000 Guineas 2025 Grade 3 for Indian fillies 3-year-old only, to be run over a distance of about 1600 meters. Number 1 is Conjurer. Conjurer comes here off the back of a win in Pune, where in race number 125, this daughter of Litamore out of Hudson went on a start to finish mission and eventually had a length and a quarter to spare. Conjurer, after coming to Calcutta, has had a benefit of a mock race and is the mount of Mukesh Kumar, drawn 4. 2 is Eleonora, the daughter of Litamore out of Nora. She definitely prefers the Calcutta winter track because a couple of stars during the monsoon season did not really come off much. 3rd in the Fillies Trial Stakes, 9th in the Derby. But when she came back to the Calcutta winter track, boy, she run. She eventually had a 4 lengths lead over Pandazi, who since won. So Eleonora, a very strong form line there. The mount of Suraj Naridu, drawn 2. 3 is Galway Girl. Galway Girl's definitely one horse which will definitely stay till the cows come home. Dreamfield out of Actual has had a start in this season where was leading the pack until the last 200 meters, where there was a run by Aeropoli, and Galway Girl was definitely perhaps needed this run, and Galway Girl, the mount of Vishal and Bunde, drawn 3. Number 4 is Heart. She's by Gutso out of Belden Hill. She is the champion horse from the Calcutta monsoon season. 1-2 starts from 2, and the last start she picked up the Calcutta monsoon derby. She was in 6th spot when Trevor asked her to go. She eventually put 3 lengths between her and her owner mate Arabesca. 5 is Morano. Morano had couple of stars during the monsoon season, a win and a second place effort in the Fillies, but this season in race number 16 and in 3rd spot until the last 250 meters when asked to go, Morano started to accelerate in a whipless race, eventually had 3.5 lengths to spare over Downa Sienna. 6 is Polka Dot. Polka Dot is by Western Aristocrat out of Jersey Girl. Polka Dot won couple of races during the monsoon season. This season was shaping like a winner until Gold Empire had a say, but Polka Dot was not beaten by too much, by half a length. The Mount of CS Jodha is Polka Dot is drawn 5. 7 is Zante. Zante is taking a tilt at the Calcutta 1000 Guineas after winning a race very recently on the 9th of November. That was in Bangalore in race number 10 over 1400 meters, where it was in second spot. Then got into a battle with Eagle Eye, who has just won today. So Zante's form really looks good here. The Mount of A Sandesh and Zante is drawn 6. So that's the lineup for the first classic, the Calcutta 1000 Guineas 2025 Grade 3. We move on to the sixth race of the day, the Safari Handicap for horses rated 41 to 66 rated, 21 to 46 eligible to be run over a distance of about 1100 meters. First up, we got Tycoonist. Tycoonist has had 3 starts, an eye-catching start in race number 9, where finished on second to Zuri by only length and a quarter. Last start, Tycoonist went over 1400 meters again, tried a similar tactic, was on a start-to-finish mission, but this time was caught up by a very decent type. Charismatic went away from them, had about 8 lengths to spare. Tycoonist finished on 4th. The Mount of P. Tejeshwar and drawn 12. We got 3 runners which went up against each other: Lord Vader, Bundle of Charm, Aldila. We got Lord Vader, who was racing in second spot. This is on race number 16 over 1100 meters, but then when the race came to a boil, Lord Vader dropped back, eventually finished on 7th. 11 Aldila was in 7th spot, then when asked for an effort, dropped back a place and eventually finished on 8th. And finally number 12 was Bundle of Charm, who has had earlier start second behind Kerrygold. Over here, Bundle of Charm finished on 4th. 3 is Light the World. Light the World won a race during the monsoon season. This season in race number 4, Light the World was in 3rd spot, was looking to capitalize on the forward position, but eventually finished on 4th of 11 runners. The winner here was K-Star, who made every poster winning one. 4 is Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom has had a couple of starts in the monsoon season. A better start is the one we are looking at. That was in race number 44, where Dr. Doom, after being in second spot, was fighting for the minor placings and eventually finished on 3rd. The winner was Celtic Harlequin. Dr. Doom again. The Mount of Arbab drawn 5. 5 is Sea Smoke. Sea Smoke has had a couple of starts in the current season. Earlier start finished on 7th, then race number 8 behind Gold Empire. Then race number 22, that was over 2000 meters. Sea Smoke was in 6th spot, stayed on in 6th. The winner here was Zarak. Sea Smoke, the mount again of Gaurav Singh, drawn 2. 7 is Dragon's Gold. Dragon's Gold has had a start in race number 33, where it was in a forward position, as you can see, in the pink and purple jacket. Then when asked for an effort, dropped back, if perhaps needed the start. Dragon's Gold eventually finished on second last of 12 runners. The winner was Fantasy. 8 is Salome, Win Legend by Flight of Glory. Had a start in race number 13, where it was in 8th spot. Salome then tried to get a passage towards the inside and eventually finished on 5th of 8 runners. The winner here was Eleonora. The mount of Mukesh Kumar is Salome, drawn 7. 9 is Enola Holmes. Enola Holmes, very impressed with the way she negotiated the wide draw in the hands of Abhishek Matre. She made practically, there's a one horse race today, again drawn widest of 14 or 14, and Enola Holmes definitely has the early speed to take over the running, but let's see what she does if she's able to do a back-to-back win. Enola Holmes is by Fiero out of Tower Bridge. 13 is Vivaldi, who's by Rodrigo Corner out of Ice Glacier, comes here from Bangalore. Vivaldi had a start during the concluded Bangalore summer season when race number 85 was in 10th spot. When asked for an effort, you can see in the famous colors of the Poonawalla family, started to make some ground and eventually finished on 7th of 12 runners. The winner was Rock Bank. Finally, we got 14, Lavish Girl, who's by Dali out of Queen Credible, had a start in race number 11 where it was in 10 spots and started to bridge up gap towards the inside and got into the place money in third. The winner was Casio Luck, but Lavish Girl, now the mount of MS Deora drawn 8. So that's the lineup for the day, ladies and gentlemen. See you for our first classic. Thank you for watching.